Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn, and today I wanted to bring you one of my favorite recipes. I know many of you have probably seen this before, either on Instagram or Facebook, but there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about today. First is getting to know yourself. All of the patients and clients that I work with, whether it's to decrease inflammation or just to, adopt a healthier diet, the problem is they don't really know themselves. They don't know their own body chemistry. Some people, I think, even get to a point they don't even know what they like to eat because it is so overwhelming. People come into my program and they will come in, eating keto or all these different rules. And I think the rules are what's really clouding our brain. So, knowing myself, I know that I definitely have a sweet tooth. So, usually on Sundays, I make a batch of these. So, what you have to do is you have to start out with very, very ripe bananas. I typically will use 4, and then you just mash them up into a batter. Then I will add, this is raw cacao powder. I'll add 4 tablespoons of that. And then today, this is Faster Whey plant protein. So I typically will add 2 scoops of whatever protein that I'm using for that week. And then 2.5 tablespoons of chia seeds. That just adds extra fiber. So this is what the batter looks like. And I always use silicone muffin tins, because that way, after you put them in the freezer, you just pop them out and they come out like a little wafer. So I will just put 1 tablespoon in each muffin tin until they are all full. And typically this recipe alone will make 24 of them. So getting back to getting to know yourself. Back in 2012, I wrote a book called Your Health, Get to the Point. And the first chapter in it is getting to know yourself. Interestingly, so this is 12 years later, and I think that as we get older, we figure out what it is that maybe works best for us, or sometimes it gets a little bit, foggy. But I know in 2012, my children were pretty young, so I was just trying to navigate through this being healthy, working, and being a mom. And I realized that I was very addicted to sugar. So that was definitely my choice when it came to regulating my own nervous system. I would just reach for whatever sweet treat I possibly could. And back then, I would eat healthier sugar, but I would definitely consume quite a bit of it. So I find that by making these in the beginning of the week and then just having them in the freezer, each one is equivalent to maybe 45 calories. And then I will add a little bit of organic, a teaspoon of organic peanut butter to it. And then it kind of tastes like a peanut butter cup. So it actually satisfies my sweet tooth in addition to being pretty healthy, because it does provide some protein and fiber, as well as some antioxidants from the raw cacao powder. So I hope you make these, because it is really worth trying. And if you have any other recipes that are pretty healthy, I would make them on a regular basis and just try to substitute that instead of not having anything available and then just wanting to reach for anything, because we definitely have various taste buds. We have sweet, we have savory, we have bitter, we have sour, but all of us have those different tendencies. So getting to know your own body and what you love is pretty important. And as I work with more and more people, and including myself, and just regulating my own nervous system, navigating through the day depending on the amount of stress that I have, how tired I am, what my workouts are like, paying attention to your macronutrients which we talked about in another video, meaning carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and fiber, is really, really important, because as you are very consistent with keeping them balanced, you will find your body starts to decrease its inflammation. You just start to feel better. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and give this recipe a try.